My name is Michael Rowe. I'm an information architect at the company Versionme, and we're creating Versionme, which is a new social network. Information architect is, in the real world, it's more of a designer. So somebody comes to the information architect with a problem and says, hey, make this thing. And they design it and hand it off to the programmers. And the programmers then write all the code, and and then it becomes a thing. So what I actually do is more of an R&D. I'm a one-man R&D department. So any question that anyone has in the company, they come and say, hey, Mike, what's this thing? And I say, I have no clue. Give me a minute, and I'll go check it out and come back to you with an answer. So mostly I do lots of research and lots of design, and then lots of committee work. So Versionme is a social network being based on the new Microsoft Silverlight platform. And Silverlight is a lot like Flash, except it has a better database background. So the businesses and people who want to actually have information transferred through a visual medium have a better chance of doing this thing. There's not a lot of programming that's been done in Silverlight, so we're on the ground floor, and that means that there's a lot of hard code that needs to be put down so other people can use it before, so it's taken us a little while, but it's a good project. 5 or 10 years from now, I am hopeful that people will stop talking about Facebook, and talk about this product instead. It's a slicker product. It looks better. It flows better. It allows you much more freedom in who you present to the world, and I think that's an important thing that Facebook is missing. Facebook, MySpace, all those guys. High five, if you will. I'm not sure who uses high five over here, but somebody does. I do some advising work also. Through the downtown bit here at Emerge Memphis at Launchpad. So I'm kind of like a downtown transient, if you will. I've helped with some information architecture for Mark's menus a little bit, and just whenever someone has a question that I think I can answer, I try and help out. Yeah, most definitely. There's tons of opportunity here. We have a pretty good infrastructure for setting people up and getting them out and getting them busy. So if you have the desire to start, there's plenty of resources here for you to start doing this thing. And there's lots of consumers. People here need lots of stuff. There's lots of people living in this city. Eric Matthews, without a doubt, hands down. That man has helped me since grad school. And then, of course, Emerge Memphis. FedEx has done a large part in helping me get some business acumen. Let's see, my employers now, worldwide, they've helped me out a lot. Launch Memphis has helped me out a lot. I spent 2 summers here, I think. So, yeah, this is a good place. So I've been part of the startup weekends here and part of some of the more open conferences, like some of the business conferences and the social networking conferences. Those are all great activities to be part of. I've actually presented at 2 of them, I believe. One on gaming and maybe just one. I think it was just once. I think I presented on gaming with a panel, and that was great. Versionme is in its beta stage right now. We're in a closed beta, so we're about to move into an open beta once we can get a few more components working. We want to have as much interaction as possible for the users, and we want to have the version system up. So you can't be Versionme without the versions, We have an angel investor, so we have someone who is our sole funding source. So my business is making a social network. And downtown is one giant live social network. It's not just about the digital presence you have. You have to be able to see these people face to face at times. And it's a lot easier to learn something from somebody, in my opinion, if I can look at them. So having hubs like this, the Launchpad, it makes it a communal place where everyone feels kind of comfortable to come and say, hey, I need help with something, or hey, does anybody know this information? And they can get it. Or they can find somebody who might be having the same problem, and they can commiserate at the very least. So I think it's important to have these kind of centers because there's tons down here to do. If you don't want to stay in this building, you can go out and have some food and talk over a drink. Whatever you need. So it's good. It's good to actually be able to talk to people.